folks, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. As always, I'm Don. I am doing a gift request, but it's a Vicki Bird's song, Mem'ries. And it was requested by John O'Dowd, who made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So John, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you. John's right up here in New Jersey with me. I think John's only about a half hour from me, maybe 45 minutes. And it just shows that country music has made its way everywhere, and traditional country is what I do on the channel, non-pop country. And I did a Vicki Bird song a while back, and it got a fair amount of comments on it, and I remember loving the song, her voice, her presentation. So we're going to find out what this one's about. I don't know the song, and it's interesting too. It's not Memoriess. It's MEM''Ries. So I'm wondering if that's going to work its way into the inflection that Vicki uses when she sings the song. And it was John who made the gift to the channel before for me to do Vicki's other song, If I Had My Way. And Vicki used to be a member of Hee Haw. So that gives you an idea of her street cred, or her country cred, we should call it. That could be a good country song. Country cred. All right, here we go. Gotta wonder what she's remembering.
Memories, I've got a million of those memories in my mind. Memories, I think I've got enough to leave you.
I didn't see that.
They used to make me warm, but now I find memories only make me feel old before my time.
Nice writing. Where this goes from here.
Memories. Try not to think about the memories or the time. Memories. Forget the days when your sweet love was mine. Oh. To welcome them, but now I find memories only make me feel old before my time. Is there a way to make them go away? That I finally realized memories only make me feel old before my time.
Now what, There is a way to lose those memories, and it's starting new ones. But you don't jump into another relationship right away. Obviously, his love used to be hers, which sounds like he cheated or something. And something tells me that this relationship is still ongoing, because in the beginning she said, I have enough memories to leave you. So she hasn't left him yet. And it also goes to show that divorce was a thing back then when this song was going on. People who think that marriages all stayed together, they didn't. More stayed together back then than now, but I don't know what the percentages are. But that's just sort of like I look at the sociological um, aspects at times too. When you hear songs from, 60 years ago or so, 70 years sometimes, this wasn't 70, but I think this was 60 ish. And you say, yeah, human nature doesn't change much. But that aside, within the context of this song, the way the human mind works in ways is that we forget more details than we remember of life. We take in the most important parts or the most salient parts or the most relevant parts, and most of which, like the route that you took to work yesterday, or the other cars that you were passing coming the other way, or exactly what the weather was. You forgot all that. You didn't take that in. It was not important to you. Now, if you were going fishing, you might remember what the sky looked like. But if you were just sort of walking or somewhere, you wouldn't remember that. And we don't think that's abnormal because it's of no great moment to us. But, like when you're driving to work or doing whatever, not hitting the other car, staying in your lane, not running the red lights, that's important. And so you're paying attention to very select details. But 99.999% of the stuff that we see in life, hear in life, we forget. And when you form new memories, if you get into a new relationship, you'll start to replace the old memories with new ones. They'll lose their impact, their hold over you. The sadness dissipates over time. And some people jump too soon just to get rid of the memories. They jump into a new relationship, replacement therapy, if you will. And that is a bad idea. That rarely goes well because you're not thinking clearly. You haven't done a personal assessment about what you sewed into the relationship that didn't work, and where you could be more tolerant, more outgoing, less outgoing, all the different things that make us hurt another person or do things that are less than satisfactory. But in this song, it just hurts to remember the bad things. I really like that twist. Like, I was thinking that the relationship was already over and she was having these memories. Oh no, in the beginning it was pretty established. I'm pretty sure if I heard it correctly, I've got enough memories to leave you or leave you behind. It's like, oh, she's still living with the generation of bad memories. So they've already been created, and he is. I don't even know if it's his fault. I mean, maybe they both agreed to split, but they just haven't done the physical separation yet to where he goes and finds an apartment or a new home or wherever he's going or she goes. Some songs have to be harder to sing than others, at least initially. After an artist has sung songs a bunch of times, then the mundane can set in but it's like anything, the first couple of times, or when you first look at the lyrics, as the song's being presented to you, and you're looking at it like, oh, Jesus. And some songs artists can resonate with artists more than others, obviously. And I just wonder if this isn't one of those types of songs that, I don't know Vicky's personal story, and that's not why I'm saying this part of it, but I just wonder from a human perspective how this song would have struck Vicky when presented to her, assuming she didn't write it. And even, well, if she wrote it, obviously it would have been a, different experience for her. But some songs are funny, some songs are so sort of to the point and so like that it's like, oh gosh, I've got to, if this song takes off, fans are going to be requesting that I sing it a lot, and I've got to relive it every time I sing it to some extent. So, John O'Dowd from New Jersey. What a choice. Did you watch Hee Haw? Are you Jersey born and raised? John, I get the sense that you are. And we got Hee Haw up here in Jersey. I didn't watch it. I may have watched very little bit of it. I mean, I knew of it, but it wasn't my thing. I was cartoons and such. And then, as I got a little older, I was into rock, not country. But I wonder what your background is on that. But I'm going to rate this song. And sometimes I feel like it's almost unfair to rate songs that are, 60 years old or so, just older, because had I grown up in that era, it would have hit me differently. It's just sort of like young basketball fans today looking back on videos of Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Well, everybody sees Michael Jordan's videos and they're like, good God, how'd he do that? But they just think that, oh, the older players, they couldn't play in today's league, so to speak. And it's like, no, just go watch some of what they did and you realize their game translates to today too. And Vicki and the older artists too. Instrumentation, the sensitivities, and the way the lyrics and stuff, and were written a bit differently for a different, American culture, shall we say, country culture. And things change over time. Things are more forward now. But I'm still going to rate the song. I'm going to rate my experience with the whole song. And the number is an 8.7. And it was on the lyrics. I love songs about the human mind, about neuroscience. That's what this is. I'm translating into my own mind, if you will, about how memories are formed and how they dissipate over time, and why, and the means by which you can have them dissipate. But you don't want to be a slave to making your own memories disappear. Make peace, if you will, to a certain extent, much like a weightlifter has to make peace with the pain of doing the workouts every day, or a track person running sprints and stretching, and it hurts, but you push through. And sometimes make peace with the pain of older memories. Not that you get to the point of enjoying them, but when you do that, you build up like an additional strength to handle new situations in life that don't go well, that aren't going well, and you don't react as strongly or harshly when you're able to make peace with the other ones. So just don't rush in to create new memories, get into a new relationship, um, and uh, and you'll be better off for it. Just take your time until you meet that new person. But when you meet that new person, and when you start having these new experiences with that person, your attention will be off the old and onto the new. So there you go. John, thank you, my friend. From one Jersey boy to another, have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.